Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jay and today we are going to be doing a reading vlog. So I'm going to be taking you with me for the next couple of days and I'm going to be basically showing you guys what I read. It is 7 o'clock on a Wednesday evening, and to be honest with you, I am kind of slumping out and I have been really wanting to read, but all of the books that I have been trying to pick up, I either DNF'd or I've been rating it pretty low, and I just want an easy and fun book to read. I want a book that is not going to take too much brain power. So the first book that we're going to be reading today is Swift and Saddled by Lila Sage, and this is the second book in the Rebel Blue Ranch series. I loved the first one. The first one was so cute. Like, the man in the first one. Okay, ignore that I look bald, but like, oh my god, this man, oh my god, oh my god. And this book is actually following Emmy's brother, Wes, and Emmy is the main character in the first book. And I really loved Wes in the first book, and I'm really excited to see more of his personality and who he is in this book and kind of follow his story. So I'm really excited for this one, and I'm hoping, praying that this book will not let me down and not slump me out further, because the past couple of books that I've been picking up, it's just been let down after let down. So, Miss Lila Sage, please save me, begging you. The men in the Rebel Blue Ranch world, they're just always gonna do it. There's something about it that they're always gonna do it. They're always gonna do it for you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Love Lila Sage and I love Wes because he literally just referenced How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, and that is one of my most favorite movies of all time. I know I just connected with him on a certain level. I real recognizes real. Hi guys, so I wanted to update you before I go to bed. I got around halfway through the book. I'm like this much way through, and I am on chapter 18, page 153. Yes, I dog-eared my book. I don't know where my bookmark is. Sue me. But I just wanted... Actually, you know what? This has nothing to do with books. But I don't know if you guys ever had gotten a tattoo before, or... I don't know. Like, if you guys have ever gotten a tattoo before, you know that they put, like, the second skin wrap, like, this film on your tattoo, and you're supposed to wait 3 to 5 days before you take it off, and it's basically protecting the tattoo. I hate that skin, the wrap for, it's the worst part of the tattoo. Like, I don't mind the pain, I don't mind the healing process or like taking care of it. I don't, like, everything's fine, but that 3 to 5 days where I have to keep that skin on, horrible. I just got my back tattoo done. Those 3 to 5 days where I had that skin on, so itchy, I wanted to literally rip off my back. And I don't know if that's just me, because a lot of people, when they take the skin off, they feel more itchy, but when I have the skin on, it's so uncomfortable. I could feel, it's like literally someone like placing a film. It is a film, but it's like you could feel it on your back for me, and it's the most uncomfortable feeling. I get more itchy when I have that on. And then I took the skin off in the shower today. Oh, it was such a relief. It was such a relief. Anyways, that had nothing to do with the book. Anyway, that was TMI, sorry, but yeah, I got halfway through the book. The romance storyline is picking up. Thank goodness. I really enjoyed the female main character, Ada. I really do relate to her, and she's kind of lone wolf type, and not because she wanted to, but that's just kind of how she grew up. So seeing this small town and seeing how everybody is so close knit, and how everyone kind of, there's such a big community, well, a big small community. Does that make sense? Like, there's, the community's small, but it's big because everybody does everything to pitch into with the I just had a stroke. Anyways, back to the book. The storyline is pretty much picking up, especially the romance side. However, I do wish we could get more backstory with Wes, because I don't know, there's like some issues that they touched upon, but they never really brought it back up again, and I'm kind of curious about it. And we're really focusing on Ada, which I don't mind, because I really do like Ada as a female main character. I do relate to her a lot. She is a very lone wolf type, and she comes to this small town and sees how close-knit this community is, and how everybody pitches in to help one another, especially helping out the Rebel Blue Ranch. I think is, like, her seeing that is a very stark difference of what she's used to. So it's kind of like a culture shock for her, and I get that. So I relate to her, but I'm just really curious about Wes and more of his backstory, and like why he is the way he is. But yeah. Anyways, I think that's all I'm gonna read for today. I might read a little bit more, but it's kind of getting late and I want to go to bed. So I'll update you guys tomorrow. I don't know if I'll update you guys during when I'm at work or when I'm back at home. We'll see. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hi guys, so it is currently Wednesday around 6:30, and I wanted to update you guys on what I've read from today. And I've read one book. Well, I listened to the audiobook, and it is Wrecked by Lauren Asher. This is the third book in the Dirty Air series, and I finished the audiobook. It wasn't, I didn't, it was just okay. And I'm really excited to pick back up Swift and Saddled. I've been thinking about this book all day, and I wanted to get the audiobook version, but it wasn't available on my Libby app, and I already used my credit for Audible this month. So I gave up on it, but I'm excited to read it. I'm about halfway. I feel like I'm going to finish this today. We'll see, but I am probably gonna go eat something, shower, and then we'll get to reading. Okay, so it's been some time since I updated you guys. I ate dinner, and then I showered, and I just relaxed a little bit. Now I'm gonna start reading and wind down. I am about halfway through the book, and I feel like I'm gonna finish this pretty soon because it's like only 100 and something pages I have left. So I'm gonna start reading, and yeah. just started reading, but them them saving a calf and her literally crying because she thought he was gonna leave him when he's literally a cowboy and he is the sweetest person ever is so funny to me. I don't know why, but I love them so much. I love them. It's literally not haven't been that long since I updated you guys again, but Wes just told Ada his middle name and it's Rhodes. And if you guys don't know, Rhodes Caught Up by Liz Tomford is my favorite romance book ever, and the guy's name is literally Kai Rhodes, so I think it's actually a sign that I need to reread Caught Up and play along. I feel that's what needs to happen. My Shayla, my Shayla, my Shayla, my Shayla, my Shayla. Girl, Ada, I know a lot about self-sabotaging, and let me tell you something, it's never worth it. I need to share some quotes with you guys. Weston Ryder, the man you are, he literally says, "So let me break this down for you. I fucking adore you, Ada. You are, without a doubt, the most brilliant and purposeful woman that I've ever met, and I would be the stupidest man alive if I ever let something as stupid and surmountable as distance take you away from me." And then he goes and says, "The little things are the big things, Ada. They're the things all the big things are made of. I may not know you all the way, but I want to, and I'm just asking you to give me a chance to do that." Yes. Well, yes. Well, yes. I just finished Swift and Saddled, and I love the Rebel Boo Ranch series. It is so good and it makes me so giddy. I love the men and I love the cowboys in this series because they're so acts of service, and that is my love language down. So just seeing it, I'm just like, oh. And the banter, not only in the first one but the second one is so good. Their banter is so fitting for the characters and also their dynamic, and it's so good. It's so good. I think I want to read the third book now, Lost and Lassoed. I think I'm going to read that one because I need more of Rebel Blue Ranch. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna probably at the end of the video, I will wrap up all of the books and give you guys my thoughts of all of the books that I read in this vlog. But let's start the third book, Lost and Lassoed. Hi guys, so I just got home. It's Friday, I think around like 5:30, and I got the package that I've been waiting for. I ordered some Road Skin products and I finally got the package. Shout out Tate McRae because her new album came out today. Been on repeat. But I got the Road Kit, and I didn't know it came with like a cute little pouch. It's so cute. But it came with the glazing milk, the barrier cream, the peptide glazing fluid, also the pineapple wash. This is actually a really cute bag. It's like puffy. But I tried the glazing milk and the barrier cream before and I really enjoyed it. And I just ran out of basically all of my skincare. So I thought, why not just buy the whole kit? So this is the glazing milk. They're smaller than I thought it would be. This is the peptide glazing fluid. And this is the barrier cream. I didn't think it would be this small. Here's the wash. The wash is like the biggest thing. But I'm really excited because I ran out of literally my moisturizer, my toner, my face wash. The only thing I really have is just another serum and sunscreen. That's all I had. So this came at the perfect time. I'm really excited to try out the glazing fluid and the face wash. I wonder if it smells like pineapple. It doesn't smell like pineapple. It smells like crayons. But I'm excited to try it out. Hopefully this will like heal my skin barrier because my skin has been so dry. I wanted to now update you guys on what I've read today. And I didn't read as much as I thought I would because I was pretty busy and I wanted to listen to music while I worked. But I started to listen to Redeemed by Lauren Asher, and this is the fourth book in the Dirty Air series. Towards the end, like on my lunch break or like my last 15, I started reading it. And I got about 64% of the way in. That's what it says on my Kindle app. And I'm on page 294 out of 479. So I'm like about halfway, a little over halfway. So far it's okay. I don't think this is my favorite series or book out of the series. I think my favorite one is the second one. I don't know if I'm going to finish this one because this one's just not really doing it for me, but we'll see. But that's how far I've gotten. I'm gonna go eat dinner and I'm also gonna go shower. I'll see you guys when I'm done. See you guys around maybe 7 or 8. Hi guys, it is around 7:30 and I ate dinner, I showered, I did my whole kind of winding down routine, and now I'm just watching Sex and the City. I don't really feel like reading because I kind of have a headache and I just want to watch Sex in the City. So I think that's what I'm gonna do for the rest of the night. I'm just gonna binge watch Sex in the City for probably the 4th time now. It's a classic. So if I do end up reading, I'll update you guys. But as of today, I only read or listened to half a book. But I'll update you guys tomorrow morning. Hi guys, I wanted to wrap up this video, but first let's do the summary of all the books I read in this video and also my ratings, my thoughts. So basically me yapping about the books. So the first book that I read in this video was Swift and Saddled by Lila Sage, and this is the second book in the Rebel Blue Ranch series. If you hear the kids outside, sorry. Anyways, I promise you they're playing. Anyways, I love a cowboy romance. Something about it will always do it for me every time. Oh, I was severely slumping out. I could feel myself not loving the books that I was reading. Every book that I picked up was just not good. And I needed something that was fast, that was lovable, that was funny, and it was cute. Swift and Saddled was it for me. And I think my favorite characters in this series, I know it's not finished yet, but my favorite characters in the series is Wes and Ada, because I relate to them very much, especially Wes, because dog, I see you, you see me, we good. And his mental health issues and her past traumatic experiences, I was just like, yeah, I get you, girl. Oh, yup, right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, Wes and Ada, I see you, you see me, we are good, because Wes's mental health issues and Ada's past traumatic experiences, girl, I get you. So, the way that my cat is for real. What you angry for? Hi? Okay. Anyways, back to me. I felt really connected with Wes and Ada because of one, Wes's mental health issues, and also Ada's past traumatic experiences. Girl, I see you, you see me. Thank you. And I also felt instantly connected with them because of that. And the way that Lila Sage writes, you instantly feel so connected with the characters because you feel like you are in literally their point of view in each chapter. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like I'm living it through them. I'm living that cowboy romance through it. And Wes and Ada, probably my most favorite couple, my most favorite characters in the series. And I give this book I think a 4.25. It wasn't really giving me 5-star feelings. It wasn't giving me that fireworks when I finished the book, but it was definitely good, and it has a place in my heart forever. And I think that's probably one of my most favorite cowboy romances that I've read. By far. Now, the next book that I read is, I think, Wrecked. Wrecked by Lauren Asher, and this is the third book in the Dirty Air series. Now let me tell you something. I loved the Dirty Air series. I loved the first and second book. I think the first one is Throttled and the second one is Collided. I loved the characters in the first and second one. I thought it was really cute. But the third one, I did not like the main male character, Jax. And the whole premise of the book is basically he is F1 racer. He has a bad reputation. He is always surrounded by women, partying, substances, and he doesn't have a good rep. outside of racing. He is probably a really good racer, probably one of the best, but he has such a bad reputation that kind of causes him to kind of fail. And I really did not like Jax because he has to hire his publicist, social media manager from somebody else. And this girl, she is very optimistic while he is very grumpy. So it's a grumpy ex sunshine trope. However, I felt like the female main character was just babysitting the whole time, and which basically what she was doing, truly. It's even, I think it even said it in the book, but it wasn't even like, oh, don't do this because like, make sure for your image. No, she was literally actually babysitting him, making sure he did this, making sure he did that, making sure he did this, making sure, like, literally time schedule. He's a grown man. He shouldn't have to have a babysitter to put him on a time schedule. Like, I understand, I don't know, it just didn't appeal to me. And I thought the romance was cute. I thought the connection with the characters and the tension was very good and well written. However, I just hated the main male character. I just thought he was a bit of an a-hole, and he did not need to have a babysitter, because he's like, what, almost 30 years old, and you're having a babysitter? What? Anyways, I gave that book a 3.75 or 3. I will say a 3.75. The romance was cute. I liked the ending, and I also liked I liked the mom a lot. The mom was a lifesaver. And the side characters saved it, because there's a lot of mentions from the previous books and also some new ones. Loved the side characters. Side characters saved the book. If it wasn't for the side characters, I'd probably give this book a 2. Okay, now for the next book I read Lost and Lassoed. And this is by Lila Sage again in the Rebel Blue Ranch series. This is the 3rd book. This book, probably my favorite out of the series. I don't know if you guys do this, but I have a favorite couple. Like, in an interconnected standalone series, I have a favorite couple, I have a favorite book, and I have a favorite character. And they could all be from different books and different couples. So my favorite couple in the series so far is Swift and Saddled, but my favorite story and plot was Lost and Lassoed. And be that it may, I just love a cowboy romance, and I love a single dad romance. I'm sorry. It's going to do it for me every single time. Just like how a cowboy romance does it for me every single time, single dad romance is going to do it for me every single time. Put them together. Now I have a good time. Give it to me, and I'm going to have a great time. And that's what I did. I had a great time with Lost and Lassoed by Lila Sage. Such a good book. It's a childhood friends, ? Enemies to lovers, ? Because I feel like enemies to lovers is very loosely thrown around in the book world, because in my eyes, enemies is, you guys are true enemies, where if you guys see each other, you guys are instantly fighting for like till blood is like, till life is taken. But I don't know what else to say this, because they weren't friends, they didn't like each other, they hated each other. So I'm gonna just say enemies to others. But basically, Teddy is the sister's best friend, is the younger sister's best friend of the main male character. So it's a best friend's brother trope. And the brother is a single dad. He is the oldest out of, I believe, 3 kids. Yeah, 3 kids. And I loved it. I feel like a kid could either make or break a single parent book, because either the kid be really, really annoying, or they're the best part of the book. And Riley was the best part of the book. She played such a key component with the character development for Teddy, the female main character, and just seeing how Teddy was just kind of lost in orbit, didn't know what she wanted. It felt like everybody else was moving on. She kind of grabbed on to Riley, and Riley was like, "Girl, don't worry about it. Live your life." And that's what they literally did. Like, Riley was such an important character for Teddy, and also vice versa. Teddy was such an important character for Riley as well. And Gus, seeing that, he fell in love with both of them. Well, he was already in love with his daughter because that's his daughter, but seeing how well Teddy gets along with his daughter, he was like, all right, I'm in. Say less. And that's what happened. And it was so cute. Loved it. And my only, like, ick about it was the big conflict in the series. There's no third act breakup in any of these books, so thank God. But my only issue is I did not like the way Emmy was the antagonist in the big fight, the big climax of the story, because Emmy was seen as such a loving girl best friend. Like, that is my girl, that's my ride or die right there. I will support her in anything that she does. And same way for all of her brothers. And then, spoiler alert, she wasn't for it. I really hated that. I really, really hated that. I don't know why. I really enjoyed Emmy as a character in the first book, so it just kind of threw me off as to why Emmy was the antagonist. But also looking at it, Emmy could only be the antagonist in the series, in this specific plot line. So I'm not surprised, but I'm also just kind of iffed, because I'm just like, why? I was down for Emmy, and should not have to act like that. I gave Lost and Lassoed a 4.75 stars. Yep. That was best book. Good book. I think that was my most highly rated book in the series. Now, the final book I read was Redeemed by Lauren Asher. Fourth book in the Dirty Years series. Last book. Finally finished the series. I've been struggling with finishing series as of lately, and I just keep on picking up new ones. Right? And finally finished one, got it off my TBR, and I didn't like it. It follows Santiago, and this is the brother of the female main character, Maya, of the first book. And I didn't really like it. I found the female main character actually to be annoying, and Santiago to be bit of a, I don't know. I don't think I had an issue with Santiago. I think I just really did not like the female main character. I thought she was just kind of unrealistic. Well, obviously it's a fiction book, but I just thought this book was just too unrealistic, because, girl, what are you talking about? You went to, my camera died, and I can't tell if you guys are centered or not, because they're not centered. Sorry. But I was talking about, what was I talking about? I was talking about Redeemed, last book in the series by Lauren Asher. Finished the series, thank God. I didn't like the female main character. I thought she just kind of blew caution to the wind, or yeah, I feel like that's the right saying. She wasn't safe at all when traveling to a foreign country where she doesn't know the language, she doesn't know first time being there, and she's traveling alone. And I'm the type of person who needs a plan, I need to prepare, and I need to pack for literally every situation. She did not do that. And I thought it was just so unrealistic. I feel like there's no way a person could do that, but she did. And also her choices were so girl, what are you doing? The first time she met Santiago, literally broke into his house, trespassed, climbed a tree to get into his property, basically. And if I was Santiago, right, and this is my another if, my another ick that I had with this book is Santiago. He went through a traumatic experience. He's basically hidden himself in for a couple years, and paparazzi is always swarming around him. If I saw a woman who I assume to be paparazzi, like Santiago did, who was trespassing, and you just instantly fall in love with her after everything I've been through, no, I wouldn't do that. I would call 911 or whatever 911. I would call the police. I wouldn't take her phone. Why would you? What? That didn't make sense. Call the police. And her trying to get her phone back from Santiago, she tries to, she trespasses into his house again to get her phone back in a foreign country where you don't speak the language. You meet this guy and he is a big a-hole. He doesn't seem safe, and you decide to trespass again? You could have called the police and reported a stolen phone or gotten some kind of help. Like, let's think with our brains here, guys. Let's think with our brains. Safe to say I didn't like this book. I think the only thing that really saved it was literally the nephew. Nephew saved it. Nephew saved it. I gave this book, I think, a 2.75. And I think this is the lowest book I've read. This is the lowest rated book I read in this video. I was happy that I was done with the series because the first two books I enjoyed. I think I gave it like a 4 stars for both of them. And the last two just fell flat. It was boring. It made me annoyed. I didn't like either the female main character or the main character in the third or fourth book. It was disappointing. But you know what? We move on. I digress with traveling safety rules when you're traveling alone in a foreign country where you don't speak the language and not a lot of people speak whatever. Anyways, guys, this is where I'm going to end the video now. Hope you guys enjoyed my ranting. I will say the Rebel Blue Ranch series, probably one of the best cowboy romances I read. Cowboy romance is going to do it for me every single time, and I love them. While I feel like I'm just falling out of love for sports romance. So if you have any good sports romance books, put them in the comments below, because I've not been having good luck with them. I've been rating them lower and lower each time. So, yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.